Hi everybody. This is going to be a pick-a-pile reading. Just with everything going on lately, I felt drawn to provide this reading for those of you who are in no contact, no communication with your person. Just checking in on your person and see how they're doing, where they're at, what they're thinking of you. In these times. As of the recording of this, there's still like a week left in the quarantine. So we'll go ahead and start with going from, I guess, left to right. This would be pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll start with this one, with this red stone, those of you who felt drawn to that one. I'll get these other ones out of the way. Okay, so pile 1, I started off with pulling their energy, and this is the card number 6, the contract. Could be dealing with a Libra. That's very Libran-esque imagery right there. Justice is blind. This could be this feels to me like they didn't know what they were getting into. Like, see how she's blindfolded right there? But in the end, the scales will balance out. So that's just this person's energy. The tarot cards that came out were the Hanged Man in reverse. So not being stuck, but rather being ready to come forward. The Page of Pentacles came out also in reverse. The Page of Pentacles can be good news financially. It's also, I also take it as adoration. They adore you, or not conceitedness, but self-love, self-worth. So when it comes out in reverse like this, it could mean a couple different things. Maybe they don't feel that they have their finances in order before coming forward to you, or they may feel like they're not good enough for you, like they're not worthy, because, you know, otherwise they adore you, but as far as themselves, they may not feel like they're worthy of you. They do want the Ace of Cups with you, and they see you as their King of Wands. To clarify, we have the Two of Pentacles, so the decision that needs to be made, as well as the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is the situation that needs to end, or the decision that needs to be made. Now in this card of the Three of Pentacles, there's actually 4 people in this card, but we know that only 2 make a divine couple. So if you've got, I mean, this may be as many as not a third-party situation, but even a fourth-party situation where each one of you has, you know, another entanglement that you're in. Then those 2, you know, extraneous people need to be out of the way in order for you to come together with this person. Now, moving on with your advice cards. Let's put these up here. Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Spirit is always there for you. should you need to call on them. You're both mirroring each other. Who or what is triggering you. So maybe you need to think about why you're feeling a certain way, if you could be mirroring each other's energy. You also got, when I lean toward love, I am led. So this is a reminder to stay in a loving energy. Your advice from Archangel Michael is self-respect. The prayer reads, Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see myself as you see me through the eyes of love. Thank you for honoring and respecting me. Please guide me to do the same for myself and grant me the courage to speak up on my own behalf. I ask for your protection in all of my relationships so that I am surrounded by loving and kind people. So this self-respect card, to me, goes back to this potentially third-party situation, and then these feelings of not being worthy. Sometimes the reasons that some people may be more non-committal is because they don't feel they're worthy of a true divine relationship. They don't feel ready at that particular time. And so a lot of times we waste time in relationships that are situationships that don't really mean anything to us, because it's a way of avoiding this spiritual growth and doing the inner work. So your advice from the romance angels is express your love to this person. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Expressing your love for them may be as simple as contacting them, letting them know that you're no longer in a, seeing anybody else, that, that you've made your decision and that they're the one that you want to go towards. That may be what they have been waiting for, is to hear from you before they're ready to make this this leap of faith. So we'll move on to second pile. Okay, so this is the second pile for those of you who felt drawn to this purple amethyst stone. The person you're thinking about, the energy that they're in is attachment in the reverse. Card number 5. Fives represent transformation, changes. This card, the imagery in this card, she's sort of chained to this pole here, and she's holding up a false mask, but this came out reverse. So this person is letting go of this energy. They're in a position where they're no longer feeling attached, feeling chained to a certain situation. For the tarot, you got the Fool, the Death card in reverse. So taking a leap of faith, not wanting to lose this opportunity or let it go. The Single Woman card, the Nine of Pentacles. As well as the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. To clarify, here you've got the Six of Pentacles. This is finding worth. In this particular deck, you'll notice here's these beggars, usually in the rider-based tarot imagery. The beggars are often on their knees, begging. This man is not looking her in the eyes, but she's looking at him. In fact, this woman has taken off her other glove. It's a very small card, very hard to see, but she's taken off her glove, and she's actually touching his face with her hand, giving him dignity as a human being, even though she has more than he does. So this is very beautiful imagery about, to me, for this deck, it's about finding the worth in other people, knowing that we're all connected. So it's not only about self-worth, but giving worth to others. So they still want to take a leap of faith with you. They don't want the cycle to close. They've found their own worth. They've found your worth, and they want all this hard work that they're putting in to come to something. They want to be able to put the hard work aside, and I mean that in a bad way. They want to see some fruition from all this effort. As far as advice from Spirit, you have trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So some of you may have been receiving signs, synchronicities, little intuitive hits. You also got trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? And the Star Mother, reminiscent of the Virgin Mary. How can you mother yourself? This is self-mothering, like healing your inner child. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Again, trusting in Spirit, God, whatever your religion is. Your advice from the Romance Angels is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And you got 3 advice cards from Archangel Michael, starting with be gentle with yourself. The prayer reads, Archangel Michael, please guide me in treating myself with gentle, nurturing love in everything I think, speak, and do. Help me know that I deserve this compassion. I release any feelings of guilt to you so that I may experience lasting inner peace. Trying to put all the cards where you can see them. Focus on divine and perfect health. The prayer reads, God and Archangel Michael, thank you for continuously reminding me to focus upon perfect health and for guiding my actions so that they support my well-being. This is, self-care, self-love, self-worth. And finally, you got you're on the right path. Again, trust your path. The prayer reads, Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Thank you for giving me loud and clear guidance that I easily understand. Thank you for motivating me and filling me with the courage and confidence to make healthful life choices. So now we will move on and do pile 3. So here we have pile 3 with this green sort of stone. The energy of the person that you're thinking about currently is the thinking woman. So this could be any of the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The card number is 47, reducing to 11. This person is putting a lot of effort into educational endeavors. You see she's got this big pile of books right here and like a diploma in her other hand. Transformation. She's got this butterfly, growth, abundance, all the fruiting flowers behind her. So while all of this chaos is going on, the person you're thinking of is educating themselves, working on their education. They may be working toward a degree of some kind. For the tarot, you have past life soulmate, 6 of Cups. You also have the 10 of Cups. The 7 of Wands, as well as the Death card.
Snack.
1 second. Sorry, my son wanted a snack, I guess. So for the tarot, I believe this person knows that you are their ultimate fulfillment and joy, and they know that you've had past lives together. They are standing their ground. They want to fight for this connection. There may be a cycle closing out, or they may be wrapping certain things up in order to come towards you. To clarify, you got the Queen of Swords, so they may be cutting certain energies off or certain people out. As far as Spirit's advice, what's happening right now is the Tower. What are you clinging on to, or what needs to go? You also got the Warrior Woman. Again, this is very Queen of Swords-like energy. Have you answered your deepest calling? In other words, this warrior woman has her sword in front of her. And if you look closely, it's obscured most of her face because she's looking directly at the sword. She only sees her truth. Okay, so she needs to cut out everything that doesn't serve her highest good and her highest calling. You also got in this pile, I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. So this person is very intuitive. They may be very spiritual. Your advice in this situation from Archangel Michael is shield yourself. The prayer reads, Archangel Michael, I ask you to protect me, my loved ones, my vehicle, and my home with your powerful shield. Surround us in your purple light, which allows only pure love to penetrate. Please stay with me day and night and keep my loved ones safe. And you can name the specific people or whatever your situation is. And your advice from the romance angels is to free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And with shield yourself and free yourself, I'm getting, shield yourself from negative energies, negative people, people who don't want this connection to come to fruition. Free yourself from any toxic ties, any past partners that would, where those connections would interfere with the two of you coming back together. That could be anyone who maybe starting rumors, maybe gossiping about the two of you. You've got the Queen of Swords twice here, so that's for you and this person. To bring all of those negative energies crashing down. To close it out. And have this beautiful Ten of Cups here. So that's it for pile 3, and we'll move on to the last one. Okay, so for those of you drawn to the clear quartz, the person you're thinking of, they got 2 energy cards, which are the 3rd chakra with Archangel Chamuel, and the door to personal healing and happiness. So those are cards number 34, reducing to a 7, and 37, reducing to a 1. Okay, continuing on. So Archangel Chamuel, the 3rd chakra, which houses our power, the sense of self, self-esteem, ego, our passion, our action. This is very like Aries type of energy. So this is the energy that your person you're thinking of is in. And this would be what leads them through the door to their personal healing and happiness. This is like the golden gates of heaven and walking into your own personal Eden. For the tarot spread, the cards in the order that they came out were the Knight of Pentacles reverse. So this is the reverse of the Knight of Pentacles, being wanting to come charging in rather than being the slowest. The Nine of Pentacles, being abundant in the self, self-esteem, fertility, transformation, personal growth, moving on to calmer waters. They're heartbroken. There's some heartbreak here as well, clarified by the High Priestess. So there were some things that were hidden, which has caused this person to, rather than be slow and take their time, now they want to come charging in with all of this abundant growth that they now have. They want to move on with you. They want to get past this heartbreak, which I'm feeling happened in the past. Your advice is birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So this is manifestation. And the Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? You may need to take the lead, take a leadership position. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. So again, manifestation. Your advice from Archangel Michael is God is in charge. The prayer reads, Dear God, please help me let go of this situation, giving it in faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. Your advice from the Romance Angels is children. Your love life is being affected by children. This could be actual children. Somebody has children, apparently. Or it could be, in the metaphorical sense, referring to your inner child, healing your inner child. So that's what I have for you. I hope that these messages have helped whoever needed to hear them. And I'll see you back on the next video. Thank you.